So, in that TV program, The Bear, the episode of Excellence is season 2, episode 7. If you can watch it, watch it. It is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, yeah. Yeah. The point of it is, yeah, I just thought, if only people could see excellence in a church and see how it would work. To see God running the church. Because that's the point. When you see excellence in a restaurant, the restaurant is done in a certain way. In episode 7, the person sort of running the kitchen or sort of doing that sort of stuff, telling people when to take things out, they got a whole list of when it's someone's birthday, if they can't eat certain food. Yeah, exactly. Because when that person was asked, how do you know? Oh, there's someone who actually looks at everyone who's coming to see what they like, what they don't like. Yeah, that's excellent. And the person said, why? Because we're making that person's day amazing. That's the point. So, in church, God knows everything. God knows everything. He knows exactly what songs need to be used on that day that can actually bless someone completely. God knows. We don't. We have no idea. So the whole point that we can do this, sod off. You bloody idiots. It keeps on going that we have this idea that we can do church and that the worship team can decide, or the pastor, generally speaking, decides. The pastor's got a message. That message is on a certain subject, and quite often the songs are in line with the message. But okay, who's deciding that? The pastor. Not God, the pastor. Couldn't give a crap about what the message is about. What songs does God want to use this day? Because he knows exactly who's coming and what they need. We don't know. That's the point. We don't know. And if we don't know, how can we decide what should be done? We can't. So right now, yeah. Years ago, this was. A lot of people were thinking a really good church is a church with about 400 people going there. At least, or 1,000 people going there. That's a good church. That's what people think. That's completely the opposite. That was never a good church with 1,000 people there. Is it possible that the pastor can actually know those people? Help those people? All of them? No, no chance at all. No chance at all. The best sort of church is with about 10 people. Because you can actually know people quite quickly and learn what those people need and how you can actually bless those people. So, yeah. Come on. We should understand we come from the world, therefore, most of the things we think are good are from the world, not from God. So therefore, if we think big things are amazing and better, that's from the bloody world. It's not from God. All the time, we are denied excellence because they want to do things in the world's way. That's it. They want to do that. Okay. Why? I don't know. Well, yeah, because they're from the world. That's why. That really, it's the point. They come from the world. Well, as I say, the pastor of the Pentecostal church, when he was talking about when he was a young believer, you can see why he is right now. Because when he was talking about the fact of music and saying that, yeah, he sort of decided quite early on as a believer that he would only listen to Christian songs. Why? It's not because of faith. People don't do that because of faith. It's like saying, I will only read one book, the Bible. Why? Why? Do you think God wants that to be true? Wants you to do that? Well, yeah. So for me, a lot of people use the Bible for the wrong reasons, so therefore just reading the Bible, will that really help you? No, it won't. Because if people can use the Bible for the wrong reason, then maybe you're going to use the wrong reason. So maybe, again, go to God for everything. Because again, the reason why people, years ago, I was told, yeah, the best thing to do is don't listen to music from the world because that's of the devil. Really? No. Look at the music in my thing here. Yeah, under the thing. Description thing. Yeah. Look at the music there. A lot of the music there is from the world and beautiful. Just beautiful. And you can see God in that music. So you decide how to use music. You decide how to use a book. You decide how to use a film. You decide how to use a TV series. You decide how to use it. For me, everything has to be about God. So therefore, I want to see God in everything. That doesn't mean I don't see anything else. I do. I still see lust in things sometimes. I see greed in things. But I also see God. Because I decide that whatever I see, I want to see God in it. And therefore, yeah, seeing excellence, then I see God. Yeah. It's not easy, but that's the point. In all things, you decide what you choose. It's about your own outlook. How you want to use something. We have a bloody short knife. A really short knife. And as you get older, it goes quickly. So, if you can reevaluate and you can change how you use things, then yeah. Try to find God in everything. Because God is in everything. So therefore, yeah. If God is in everything, then you can find God in everything. You can. But you have to learn how to find God in those things. So I wish you well. Be blessed to be a blessing. And have a fantastic week. Yeah. Enjoy. Bye-bye.